Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on the channel. Welcome to Survivor. So, the premise is we take over a football club that are in trouble and we try and keep them in the division that they are in. So we can go around Europe, we can go wherever we want to go. We've started off closer to home. Morecambe is our destination for our first attempt at this. We've got to the end of February. Obviously, I've simmed to this point, and we are now in charge of Morecambe. And we have a huge game with Fleetwood today. But before we get there, let's talk about how we got here. And that's because Derek Adams didn't survive a year in charge of Morecambe second time round. Didn't go as well as it did the first time, sadly, for the Scotsman. So yeah, we are in the hot seat. And truth be told, I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did. Just the 5 wins so far this season, which is not great. Admittedly, they're against sides that are down the bottom of the table. You wouldn't expect them to beat the likes of Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday, people like that, although they did hold Sheffield Wednesday to a draw earlier in the season. So yeah, Derek Adams has gone. They haven't won since December at home to Charlton. We are going to need to change that pretty quickly, because currently we are 8 points from safety with 13 games left to play. Obviously there are other challenges that I could have gone to, but there were teams outside of the relegation places. I was like, no, if we're going to do this, let's go in hard early. For 8 points from 13 games, bearing in mind we've not won since December. It's a tall order, but Fleetwood are perfect opposition. 4 points in front of us today. We're just going to have a look at the squad because it's a little bit thin on the ground. And I'm used to endlessly scrolling down this list to find players and to look at players. This is it. This is all we have. No under 23s, under 18s, but none of them are good enough for the first team. And there are 2 injuries as well. Caleb Watts is out for about 3-4 weeks. Courtney Duffus out for about the same time. So we have what we have. Again, we've gone past the transfer window. I didn't want to come in January and chuck loads of money at it. I want this to be right back to where, you know, it's just down to me and it's down to my ability to play this game to keep Morecambe in the division. Cole Stockton is here. They didn't sell him. They didn't sign any players in January, so we've got the players that started the winter update. Cole Stockton, very good player at this level. I am pinning pretty much all of my hopes on him, although Michael Mellon also has got a lot of goals so far this season. So there are goals in the side, just not winning football matches. So let's forget all of that. We have a big away day with Fleetwood to come. I'm going to pick the team, going to show you the tactic, and let's get going. So tactics wise, we have gone for good old 4-4-2. This is kind of what we're going to start with. We might tweak it a little bit. Obviously, I've picked players based on their average rating rather than, you know, whether they're a regular in the side in real life. So the likes of Connor Ripley, who is their #1 goalkeeper, isn't in the team today because his average rating is in the toilet, quite frankly. Mellon and Stockton together up front. Looks like it might not work, but we'll have a go. Let's take a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting lineups. Fleetwood start with Latula in goal, Rooney, Charles, Earl, Andrew, Warrington, Vela, Corretno, Edina, Mendes Gomez with Stockley leading the line. That's going to get confusing. Stockley and Stockland, isn't it? As we start with Smith in goal, Cooney, Delaney, Rawson, Gibson, Taylor, Weir, Shaw, Kahuna, Mellon with Cole Stockton leading the line. So here we go then. In at the deep end. Come on. Big game with Fleetwood. We need to at least leave with something. Doesn't have to be 3. Obviously, we haven't won since December. So baby steps. 4-4-2. Can it dig me out of a hole? Can it dig Morecambe out of a hole? There is the league table. Fleetwood just in front of us. 8 points is the gap to Port Vale as it stands. Come on. We are off and underway in the rain in Fleetwood. I've been to the Fleetwood Stadium. I've been to Highbury. A nice little place. A long walk. It was a nice little place. As Rawson looks in for Mellon. Tries to flick it on. Interested to see if they're going to work together. It doesn't look like it, but needs must. Mendes Gomez. There will not be the pressure on the football that you've seen in the past. As Stockton's in behind. No VAR. Lino might put his flag up. Cole Stockton's missed it anyway. Plays it back into Taylor, and we've made a complete mess of it. That's what a lack of confidence will do to you. Cooney with a throw. Long into the box. Didn't really work. Long throw is on. It's not a drill. Thought we'd utilise it. Seems we had someone who could take it. Dina. Coming down the right-hand side. Rooney. Stop it. For goodness sake, don't let Rooney score. Warrington. Renato. Said that wrong, never mind. Andrew with the ball on the overlap. He tries to play it into the area. Will we get rid of it? Rooney heads it towards goal at the far post. It's off the bar. Keeper just watched it. He was fairly confident. Wish I was. Andrew with the ball into Mendes Gomez. Warrington. Stockley. Not a great start from us. We are not in the game yet. Failer with the shot. Over the bar. Whistles over the bar, as they say. Stop the ball into the area. Do kind of. Keeper's going to get there, is he? No. Stockley's hit the bar and it's come down and out. No, you realise the magnitude of your situation in the first 10 minutes. Stockley has to win the header, and he does win the header. Got to do better with that in the second half, or for the rest of the game at least. As Adino's in behind. Don't let him shoot. Don't let him score. Why did we just watch him? You can see why they've not won since December. Confidence is fragile. That is not going to help things. And this is a good header down. Mendes Gomez, he needs to come across the defender Rawson. He really does. Adina with a good shot beyond the goalkeeper. Fleetwood lead by a goal to nil. Not the start we needed. Fairness, I told a friend I was going to do this. And he was like, yeah, that's a challenge and a half. But I like a challenge. Taylor with the corner. Ball towards the centre. Sea of bodies. That's what I was hoping for. When I set that one up, we work our way back into the game. Taylor. Trying to come inside the penalty area. Plays it across. Charles will get rid of it. But we will pick it up with Gibson once more. Plays it over the top. Can he send the ball across the front of goal to Stockton? Over the bar. Come on, Cole. Need you to fire, mate. I really do. Oh, Rawson's got away with that. That looked like a penalty to me. Delaney plays it across into... Just ignore it. Carry on. Taylor. On that right-hand side. Needs a bit of movement in front of him. He's found Stockton. Got man over in Ganeo. Said it wrong again. Never mind. Shaw's come through the centre. Inside the penalty area. Gets the shot away. Saved by the goalkeeper. We have finally woken up. Half an hour in. And we've had a shot on goal. Taylor with the corner. Can we convert it into a goal? Go on. Ugh. Keeper's got it. We're going to switch these two around. Have Stockton be the defensive support. Ball down the centre. Flick on. No, we won the ball though with Mellon. He's inside the penalty area. Almost. Keep it alive. No. And that is half time. Fleetwood 1, Morecambe 0. We have grown into the game. That is one thing I can say. We've grown into the match. We've just got to get ourselves a goal, haven't we? I've been satisfied. We can do better. We can do better. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. Couple of anxious, couple of nerves. Let's go. Cole Stockton not doing what I wanted him to do. Needs to lead this team. You know, he's got a lot of goals for this football club down the years. Mellon looking to try and get through. He has got the ball inside the penalty area. What can we do with it? Anything. Oh, we've given it away. Gibson. Shoot, son. Might as well. Towards Taylor at the far post. Saved. Tap it in. He has tapped it in. Jake Taylor. Just after half time. He's got two. Yes, he's got 2 bites at it. Doesn't matter. It's over the line. Morecambe a level. In fairness, I thought we mucked it up completely. It's a lovely ball from Gibson. Keeper saves it. And it just hits Taylor and goes in. It rolls agonisingly over the line for Fleetwood. But we have a goal. Mendes Gomez. Don't go completely out of it straight away. Andrew with the free kick. The ball towards the back post looking for Warrington. Delaney heads it away. Mendes Gomez will pick that up. Trying to go around the outside. Trying to come around the inside. Oh, goodness me, that was close. That was very close. Quintero onto Mendes Gomez. Has to go back. That's it. They're back in shape pretty comfortably. It is get back behind the ball and start again. Make us difficult to break down. It was the biggest thing that I was trying to get into them in the early couple of days. Make us difficult to beat. Stockley with a shot. Good save from Smith. Full stretch to get that away. Mendes Gomez. Fleetwood are starting to get a bit more on the ball now. We knew this might happen. Obviously, they're at home. The impetus is on them to go forward. We're quite happy at the moment. Rooney. We are going to make a couple of changes in a minute. I've noticed the hour mark has just arrived. Mendes Gomez with the header off the bar. Tell you what, we need to thank the goalmouths at the end of the game. Right, Cole Stockton. He's on a 6.2. He's not having a great game. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll bring Crowley on because he can play in the attacking midfield role. There we go. And then we'll go one up front. Jensen Weary's on a yellow card. Let's get Donald Love on in his place. Reminds me of Brother Love. If you're old enough to remember Brother Love, then fair play to you. Earl. Warrington looking for a DO. You've got to get at him early. That's what I've noticed with him. Shaw's picked the ball up. What can we do with it? Coming inside the penalty area. Oh, it's a free kick outside. It's a red card. Sean Rooney's gone in. It's a free kick. Crowley's going to take it. Put it in the net, son. Oh, he's in a bar. Oh, no. Fairness, we've been lucky at the other end. We nearly had a bit of luck. Nearly. We moved on to positive. What? Fleetwood have got 10 men. Crowley with the corner. Don't take your time. Swing it in. Looking for the far post. And everybody's missed it. And I mean everybody. Throws it in towards Shaw in the middle. Shaw's gone down. Penalty! Penalty to Morecambe! Come on. Liam Shaw. Had him at Sheffield Wednesday. Many moons ago. Come on, Liam. To put Morecambe in front. And he has! 8 minutes to play. We lead by 2-1. We are going to come off a positive. We're going to go back to balance. The long throw worked. Liam Shaw got the penalty. He has dispatched it. December the 10th, the last time Morecambe won a game. Are we going to get one in our first go? Right. Ryan Delaney has pulled a hamstring. I feel his pain. The do is going to come on for him. We're going to take Gibson off as well. Max Melbourne is going to come on. And we're going to take off Ganua and we're going to bring on Ash Hunter. That is what we're going to do. All hands to the pump for the final few minutes. Yes, we've been saved by the crossbar a few times and the post. But we are in front in this game. And it's another penalty! It's all happening! Penalties galore! Who's going to take this one? Is it going to be Mr. Shaw again? It is going to be Shaw again. Come on, son. For a second penalty. Same place. Same result. Morecambe lead by 2. It's easy. It's easy, this lark. It really is. Fleetwood down to 10 men. They have capitulated in the final 10 minutes. What a start. We are into the dying seconds, folks. December the 10th. Remember the day. February the 25th. Morecambe have a win in League One. Get in. Liam Shaw with 2 penalties in the last couple of minutes after Sean Rooney's madness with a red card because Fleetwood were in control of the game. In the end, they've lost it. But we do not move off the bottom of the League One table. We just do our goal difference a hell of a lot better. We have the worst one out of anybody within the division. So the gap is 6 points to Forest Green, who have jumped out at the expense of Port Vale, because Bolton did get a winner in the end. We will be on the road next time around when we take on the MK Dons at Stadium MK. Another side in the bottom 4 with us. We'll play Bolton, Shrewsbury and Oxford. We'll tell you what happened with those as we gear up for another 6-pointer. It's a shame we don't get 6 points for a win in a relegation 6-pointer, but we are off the mark at least. We've got to win in our first game. We have 12 more cup finals. I know, I've said it. To come. Come on, Morecambe. let's see what we can do. Thank you so much for watching today. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.